Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Fagioli. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pressing high and with purpose. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Son Heung-min. Tries to dink it through. Tarkowski clears it away. Dewsbury Hall. Can he get on the end of this? Dewsbury Hall. Well read, nice interception. Fagioli. And Caicedo. Akanji. And it's Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Mikel Oyarzabal is currently top scorer in the league. Dewsbury Hall. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Fagioli. He'll try from distance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Gets a good foot in there. Fagioli. And Caicedo. And he's forced to go back. And it's Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Garner kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Keane. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Caught offside that time. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mykolenko, quality ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oyarzabal, chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
That's destined for the flank. Messi. He's found a way past. Fagioli being hunted in packs.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this.
Tries one from range. That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal. That is a gem, an absolute gem. How they've waited, now they have it. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Son Heung-min. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
EVERTON.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that has not gone well. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tarkowski. Keane. Oh, there's a probing ball. Everton have reclaimed it. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Opts for safety. Jimenez. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
George providing an outlet on that flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Grealish. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Valverde. That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Mikel Oyarzabal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.